Today's youth lives in a world of instant gratification. A button pushed, a job done. A text message sent, communication achieved. Facebook switched on, status updated. In a hyper-connected world where news and views travel fast. Social media has transformed information sharing, making the youth both the target audience as well as the authors. The medium allows young people's opinions to be taken for what they are.
When you look at it, there's nothing else which has one place with such a broad background of information.
I use internet for my homework and projects of school.
With just one click, you can connect to the whole world.
The whole thing about the internet is actually for a curious person, it's a delight because you never know what you might find. So not knowing what you don't know, what you may hit, was actually the mystique, the wonder and the lovely journey that the web was.
Different sections of society use social media as a means of expression. It allows us to freely express ourselves without fear of discrimination.
A lot of groups that work on sexuality, a lot of support groups around gay, lesbian, transgender identities which function online. And they regularly put this kind of material online in a country like India where it is currently criminalized, it's criminal to be gay.
Social media has been responsible for spreading awareness, not just about passing trends, but also about global issues that are causes for grave concern. It has effectively channeled public energy, creating an impact around the world. However, the medium is not without its vices. Its increasingly commercialized nature leads to regular infringements on our privacy.
But if you are restricting your bad views, which I may not appreciate, to your sphere of life, then please feel free to go ahead. I have to exercise the choice not to enter or view your blog. I have to exercise the choice not to turn on a particular channel that offends me. So as long as I have the right to exercise my choice not to engage with your views, then I think it's all right. And I don't think it's necessarily the way to go.
The encyclopedic knowledge that it provides has given birth to a culture of copy-pasting.
जितना इंटरनेट का जितना ज़्यादा फ़ायदा है उतना ही ज़्यादा नुकसान भी है वो इन बच्चों के लिए है क्योंकि इंटरनेट में क्लिक करते ही कुछ भी आ जा सकता है.
We traveled to Kashmir to see what role social media played in a region where restrictions like phone tapping and SMS bans are common. Often the large amount of falsified and unverified information present on these sites is responsible for adverse consequences. How does the medium impact the youth of a conflict zone?
This is the social media like Facebook is the only way we can contact with our friends, we can remain connected with them. So it will be quite difficult for the people everywhere, but for the Kashmir because the service is also, SMS service is also banned. So it will be very difficult for the people here not to remain in contact with their friends and all.
What local people did, they updated status of day-to-day lives like curfews and the problems on Facebook. So Facebook was a kind of a forum that you voice to them.
Twitter is an amazing medium of getting out a message to a large number of people in an incredibly short space of time. So it is possible to use it productively as well and to get the correct information out. So I don't think you could pigeonhole social media in conflict zones as either good or bad. It really depends on who is behind it and how they're choosing to use it.
Kapil Sibal declared that user content on social networking sites would be regulated, sparking outrage in the virtual world. But is his outlook really that outrageous, given the vast influences that are present in the virtual spectrum? Social media is here to stay, but with great power comes great responsibility. The youth has to utilize this medium in a responsible manner, else its regulation becomes a necessity.